here we arrive at the iliopsoas. So we have the iliacus, which is connected on the inner kind of surface of the back of the ilium and runs down to connect into the lesser trochanter of the femur. And then here you have the psoas. So very important muscle. It is originating right up here near the diaphragm. So it'll be fascially connected to the diaphragm. It runs down the length of the lumbar spine. So along the lateral edge and part of the anterior surface of the lumbar spine, it'll be attached to the transverse processes, the bodies of the vertebra, and also the intervertebral discs. We'll look at these elements in more detail in a future module. And then the psoas loops over the pelvis. It'll actually potentially connect into part of the sacroiliac joint, and then it joins the iliacus to form the iliopsoas and connect into the lesser trochanter of the femur. So the role of these muscles in hip flexion is quite well understood. The role of the psoas as a stabilizer of the spine is actually quite controversial. There's very little research that has been done on this topic. So maybe we'll know more about this in the future as more research emerges. But at the moment, we'll focus on it as a hip flexor. The psoas also has fascial connection to the adrenal glands that sit above the kidneys, roughly in this region here. So it's fair to say that if you have something going on with your psoas, it might affect your stress response. It might affect the way you breathe. If you're not breathing optimally, it could also affect your psoas. And if you're stressed, it could affect your psoas. It's all connected.